Hey everybody, welcome back. Here we've got something a little different here. This is the sports shelter Caravan Canopy. I got the blue one. It looks like this. The ads are deceiving. They always show a floor in it. They photoshopped in. It's a trick. There's no floor. Here's some specs. 7 pounds, fiberglass poles. So fast setup, UV protection, kind of a big deal. There's the height, 5.9 feet. I got this one specifically, there's the specs, 8.8 feet wide, 5'9 high, 5'5 deep. Now the reasons I went for this is because I wanted to be able to sit in here with a lawn chair and be high enough. There is not a lot of these that are high enough when you sit in a lawn chair. Another reason I got this one is it has a fair amount of shade around it. So you're not going to get burned from the sides and have to change it all the time. See here, it looks tricky. It looks like there's a floor. There is no floor. Bad Photoshop. Paid for this myself, Amazon. I don't know, I think it was 35 bucks or something like that. We will see some of the videos. Make it look like it's a little bit of fun to set up, but we're going to find out right now. It's a windy day in the Pacific Northwest. So we'll see how she does in the wind too. So anyways. Here is the reference owner's manual, whatever you want to call it. Instructions on how to set it up, fold it out. There you can see the info, the warnings. Parts included. A little more information. Here we've got a bag of stuff. We got some tie downs. We have some stakes. Kind of stuck all over in there. Another one, there we go. This here is your bag of poles. Your pole bag. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those things that's never going to fit back in the package once you get it all out of there. There's two separate ones because it's got two. You can see these are really beefy. These are really big size. So they should be really stout. Let's hope. They got the little strings in them just like your normal pop-up tent to kind of make them all go together. Hopefully they last on them metal deals of some sort. So let me zoom out here and we'll start breaking her out and show you. I'm going to try to get this all in frame. It's really hard for me to see the screen out here and just kind of hard to get it all in there in one shot. Anyways, we'll start taking the pole out here. Okay, well, we got that done. As you can see, it's a full canopy. I don't know if I get back far enough here. I'll set it up a little bit close to the camera, sorry about that. But I'll check the times after I edit the video, but it took way longer than it felt like it should to put together. It's kind of awkward because the poles cross, and I don't know if I've got them on the right sides or not. And it may not matter, but I still have the tent stakes and the tie downs left. I didn't put them on. I'm not exactly sure what the guide wires are for. Probably should look at the manual, I guess. But you can see here, these little clippy things are really not that fun to put on, because they don't have enough for them to automatically go on. You got to get your finger in there and kind of spread them. So my finger not feeling the greatest. You got to tie it in the corners here. Once it's up, it's pretty cool, I think. This is just nothing. Here's a place to tie it down. Stretchy cord on it. Got a nice shade on it. Looks really good. Tie down. I would think if you tied it down in all the corners, you'd probably be very sufficient. I don't know. We got a trip wire across the front here. Something to keep in mind, but it has a ton of space. It's huge. The size is good. I like the size. What I don't like is kind of how complicated it kind of is to put together, even though it doesn't seem like much. It's just awkward. Granted, it's my first time. Maybe I'll get a rhythm. I'm really tempted to kind of take a paint pen or a Sharpie and kind of mark which ones are like an A and B rod with A and B spots on the sides here to hook it to, because when you're putting the rod through, it's not really obvious which way it needs to go, because they need to cross. So initially on the other side, when it's laying all flat, I started clipping this one to the wrong side, and it just wasn't working out. But anyway, it's up and it's working, and the wind is blowing. I'm 6 foot and I can stand up inside of it, which obviously is not what it was made for, but it gives a lot of shade. It's pretty cool. I dig that. Yeah, I like that. I'll go set it in the sun over here a minute, and then we'll bring you back in. Okay, I just read the manual. These tie ropes here are made to go where the bars cross. So on the side here where they make the X, where it's tied off, they say to tie it to this and stake it down for maximum stability. But you can see I'm hearing a little bit of wind. Forecast today was for 10-mile-an-hour wind. It's holding up great. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I mean, it's not even really thinking about going anywhere. Pretty cool. You can see the shadow. It casts a huge shadow, so you can sit anywhere in front of it and be really good. It looks really cool. I'll get far enough back here so you can see the shadow and everything. Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was a quick pop-up version. I'm sure there is for probably $100. I don't know. That's out of my price range. I wanted something affordable. Like I said, I think this was around 30, 35 bucks, 40, somewhere in that range. So anyways, I hope you like this kind of a unboxing setup review-ish. Give me a thumbs up and like, comment, subscribe. Okay, here we go. We're going to disassemble it. I don't know if you can see on there, 5:22 p.m. and here we go. Well, you probably missed the last part. It looks like it was maybe out of the view. I could have folded it a little bit longer, would have made it fit in there better. I can probably tell right now putting those poles back in the bag is not going to happen very often because they don't fit in there worth a darn. The bag's too small for the poles. Otherwise, not bad. Time-wise, we're looking at 5:28. Whoops. 5:28, just switched to 5:29. So, a couple minutes of screwing down. They always come apart faster than they go together. I'm probably going to try to put it back together and time it just to see, now that I've done it once, to see how it goes. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, there we did it. You can see the timer counting down by myself in the wind. Kind of definitely faster on this round, but just under, a little over 5 minutes by myself. Pretty happy about that. One thing to help you out is, I don't know if you can see that my hands are turning black. Alright, so depending on the wind direction, you're going to want to tie it down. Anyways, the fiberglass poles on here are not real clean when you get it. So I've got some fiberglass slivers in my hands, and that's not fun. I'll just lay it down. So I would suggest the first time when you take it out of the box is wipe the poles down really good so you don't get a bunch of slivers like I have now. So anyways, there's the final on the review. Hope you enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, I just took it down a second time. I cut my couple minutes off my time pretty easily. I even put the poles, or not the poles, but the stakes and the rope back in the package and put it in there. The key to the poles in the bag is to put the first set halfway in, then get the other set in, then you can get the rest of them in. That works pretty well. Yeah, there it is. All fit back in the bag really well. I think probably 5 to 6 minutes I think is probably going to be as good as you're going to get. 2 people would probably be faster, but anyways, a lot of times I'm going to use this solo myself to keep the shade off myself. So anyways, there you go. Thanks guys.